Man, I feel so close to you.
Yeah, me too. I like you. What's your name?
I feel so connected with you.
I know, right? Oh my God.
Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop scrolling. You won't believe what just dropped into Teyana Taylor's lap. A woman, a baby, a message, and a past that Pierre had desperately hoped would never catch up to him. But it has. And now, the silence, it's starting to scream. For the first time in a long while, Teyana had been glowing. She looked like she could finally breathe again. After everything she went through with Iman, after all the heartbreak, public mess, and slow healing, she found someone who felt different, someone calm, someone who listened, someone who didn't make her feel like she was bracing for the next betrayal. Pierre wasn't loud. He wasn't flashy. He just slipped into her life like background music, soft, steady, comforting. At first, fans were skeptical, and who could blame them? Teyana had been through so much, but over time, people started warming up to them. They kept things private but not secret. A few behind-the-scenes videos from set, a couple of flirty Instagram comments, just enough to make people believe maybe, just maybe, peace had finally found her. It felt genuine. It felt quiet. It felt safe. But in this world, peace never lasts long, because just when it seemed like things were finally settling, a storm began to brew, and it didn't come from the press or paparazzi. It came from someone who had nothing to gain but the truth. It started with a simple TikTok, just a black screen and a voice. "He got me pregnant too," and vanished. Just like that. "Sis better watch her back." 10 seconds. No name, no tags, no details. But that's all the internet needed. Within hours, the digital detectives got to work. People stitched the clip, slowed the audio, studied the voice, matched it to past lives, analyzed background noise. And then, someone found a photo. A young woman around Aaron's age, brown-skinned, slim, natural curls, holding a baby on her hip at what looked like a friend's baby shower. Comments exploded. "Is this her? Wait, wasn't she at the old premiere?" Then came the receipts. First, Instagram story archives. Old photos of her and Aaron, close, flirty, arms wrapped around each other. Goofy selfies taken backstage. The dates on the photos? Just over a year ago, months before Aaron was ever linked to Teyana. Then she posted screenshots. Text messages she claimed were from Aaron. Sweet, affectionate messages at first. "Can't wait to see you again. You're all I think about." Then suddenly cold. "Hey, I just need some space right now." Then nothing. Radio silence. Until the day she told him she was pregnant. After that, his number was disconnected. No replies, no contact. He was gone. Teyana didn't post anything at first. No statements, no reactions. But her silence? It was loud. And those closest to her said she had no idea. She was blindsided. Completely. A trusted source said he never mentioned a baby, never even hinted at another woman. And now the truth was plastered all over the internet. For someone like Teyana, strong, private, fiercely protective of her family, this wasn't just public embarrassment. This was betrayal on every possible level. She had let him in, let him be around her daughter. She had trusted him. And now, this? Aaron didn't respond immediately. His social media accounts stayed dark. No tweets, no Instagram stories, no explanations. But the longer he stayed quiet, the louder things got. Because the woman didn't stop. She went live, tears in her eyes, baby on her lap. She told the full story. They had met during a shoot in Atlanta. He was charming, funny, gentle. He talked about wanting a family, about not finding the right person yet. She thought it was the start of something meaningful. They weren't officially a couple, but they were consistent. And when she got pregnant, she believed they would figure it out together. Instead, he vanished. She tried calling, texting, emailed. His manager, nothing. It was like he had disappeared from the planet. "I'm not doing this for clout," she said through tears. "I stayed quiet because I thought maybe one day he'd come back around. But now he's out here playing house. With Teyana? Nah, she deserves to know the truth." And just like that, the internet turned. People who had once rooted for Aaron started asking questions. If this was true, how could he walk away from a child? From responsibility? How could he lie to someone like Teyana, someone who built her world around loyalty and family? Then, finally, Aaron posted. A black screen with white text. There's more to the story, but I will take full responsibility for the pain I caused. That was it. No denial, no clarification, just a cryptic sentence that only raised more questions. Because if there's more to the story, why not tell it? And if you're taking responsibility, does that mean it's all true? By now, Teyana's fan base was in full protection mode. The timeline was flooded. She deserves better. You let her bring you around her child, and this is what you do. Not another man lying to her face. And then it happened. The unfollow. Teyana quietly unfollowed Aaron on Instagram. Photos of him disappeared from her story highlights. Gone. Vanished like he had never existed. She still didn't speak. But people noticed she liked a tweet that said, "Sometimes the red flags were pink because you had rose-colored glasses on." And just when everyone thought it couldn't get messier, another twist. A second woman came forward. Another anonymous DM sent to a gossip blog. She claimed she too had been involved with Aaron not long after the first woman got ghosted. She didn't have a baby, but said the pattern was the same. He acted like the perfect boyfriend, said all the right things, then disappeared the moment she started catching feelings. At first, people dismissed it, could have been a clout chaser, but then she posted her own receipts. A selfie with Aaron in her apartment, a video of them slow dancing at a private party, time-stamped, dated, real. The timeline overlapped again. And suddenly, Aaron wasn't just a man with a secret baby. He was a man with a pattern. By this point, Teyana's name was trending again. Not because of anything she said, but because the world was waiting to see what she would do next. Would she speak? Would she go live? Would she call him out? But she didn't. Because Teyana Taylor doesn't move out of impulse. She moves with purpose. Close friends say she didn't scream, didn't cry in public. She simply looked Aaron in the eye and said, "Tell me the truth, all of it." And he did. He confessed everything. Yes, the baby was real. Yes, he had ghosted not one, but multiple women. Yes, he got overwhelmed, panicked, didn't know how to face it all. But Teyana wasn't interested in excuses. This wasn't about fear. It was about respect, about the truth she deserved but was denied. That same night, one of Teyana's closest friends posted a cryptic Instagram story. Black screen, white text, no tags, just one line. "If you embarrass a woman who loved you genuinely, the world will handle the rest." And in that moment, everyone knew Aaron hadn't just lost Teyana. He had lost everything. Fans took that as confirmation. It was over, done. No cryptic captions, no fake reconciliations, no working on us posts, just silence. But here's what people don't often say out loud. When a woman like Teyana opens her heart again, especially after a heartbreak that nearly broke her spirit, it's not just a rebound. It's not for aesthetics. It's not for headlines. It's real. It's vulnerable. It's sacred. And when you fumble that, you don't just lose the relationship. You lose parts of her you'll never touch again. Her trust, her softness, her respect, her loyalty, worst of all, her presence. Aaron hasn't said a word since. No tweets, no interviews, no weak apologies, just silence. And honestly, that might be for the best, because now all eyes are on her. And while many expected Teyana to spiral, to crumble under the pressure of public heartbreak, she didn't. She didn't post cryptic quotes. She didn't chase clout. She didn't beg. She got quiet, dangerously quiet. And that kind of silence, it hits different. Because when a woman like Teyana Taylor goes quiet, it's not defeat, it's war prep. That silence is healing. That silence is clarity. That silence is strategy. It's the sound of a woman rebuilding, not to prove anything to the world, but to reclaim her power. And Aaron, he knows it. He knows he didn't just mess up a love story. He disrupted something rare, something holy. Now, he's faded into the background, forced to watch the world turn toward Teyana not with pity, but with awe. Because something's shifting. The glow up, it's coming. The evolution, already begun. And Aaron, he'll have to live with that. He'll sit with the silence, with the memory of her love, with the image of the woman he lost rising higher than ever. What happens next? No one knows. Will he show up for the child? Will he take real accountability? Or will this be the last time his name is whispered next to hers? One thing's for sure. This isn't Teyana's ending. It's her ignition. And Aaron? He'll live with the echo of everything he lost every single day. Ask chat.